And so to the new Keemala eco-resort, where hoteliers and local business leaders were greeted with exquisitely laundered cold towels prior to the start of a talk by Grace Kang of the Singapore company Greenview on the importance of sustainable hospitality. We spoke with company founder Eric Ricaurte about the challenges the hospitality industry faces in presenting green ideas and practices to their clientele.
Overall, I think Thailand has a good start because you have a lot of this embedded into the visitor experience. Hotels like this, for example, it's someone's coming because they want to experience nature and they want to experience cultural heritage. What we need to do is take that one step further to where you're actually explaining how this all relates. So that's, I think, where one of these places can get put. Also, the other thing is just more awareness needs to happen among the owners of the hotels, the owners of the buildings. When you have the owners looking at what they're going to do with their capital, about long-term investment, about return and so forth, then they understand a little bit more what's going into the building rather than just saying, let's go build a hotel. And so I think that's one place that can be done a little better, is having the owners understand a little bit more how sustainability fits into their business model. So I think it's easier definitely if you're getting started with a new product. You have a clean slate, so to speak. However, that's also going to have a bigger footprint because you're starting with a clean slate. So there's plenty of opportunity all around, whether it's a new build or a renovation or a rebrand or anything. Every single hotel has an opportunity to improve. With that being said though, really I think the key is, what are you going for? Are you looking for something that incorporates this into the experience? Or you're looking at what kind of business, leisure, group travel you're going to get, and then how can I show to them that I'm doing the best job possible with my hotel. Right now the hotel industry is at a change of pace right now because we see all the figures about travelers, consumers, guests and so forth looking for environmentally friendly hotels, willing to pay more, willing to choose. But the problem is, what is the choice between A and B? And so we need to do a better job of communicating what sustainability is for a hotel before and during. A lot of times you may see a label, but up until recently, nobody really knew what that label meant or even recognized the label. And then on top of that, when they get to the hotel, the only messaging they're seeing is, please reuse your linens and towels because your stay with us is causing environmental harm. The stuff you're doing with community, the stuff you're doing with recycling, the stuff we're doing with the building and materials had not been communicated to show how the hotel itself has a positive impact and experience and has done its part. So that's what we can do a better job of communicating to the guests. Traditionally, if you talk about the Eco Lodge, the Eco Resort, it was a niche market. It was something that was out to the side. It was a smaller build and so forth, right? I'm not saying that that market is going to not grow. However, we're seeing an integration into all types of hotels. For example, wellness. Before, you didn't really have to have a gym. Now, you really have to have a good gym because people care about their health. Well, they care about their health not only from working out, but from the chemicals, from the products, from the food they're eating. So we're seeing a resurgence in this, an emergence across the board. But in terms of what's going to be really, really at heart, if we're looking and talking about dollars and cents, it's renewable energy. That's the crux of climate change right now. How do we solve it? We need to look at more renewables for buildings, and we're going to see a lot more programs and incentives and opportunities for looking at renewable energy to power your building.